What if I told you that one of the top AI scientists in the world says we're only 2 years away from creating something that could end humanity? Today we're reacting to Dr. Roman Yampolskiy, the guy who literally coined the term AI safety. Let's break down what he says and what it really means for us developers, creators, and just humans.
Dr. Roman Yampolskiy, what is the mission that you're currently on? Because it's quite clear to me that you are on a bit of a mission, and you've been on this mission for, I think, the best part of 2 decades at least.
I'm hoping to make sure that superintelligence we are creating right now does not kill everyone.
Give me some context on that statement, because it's quite a shocking statement.
Sure. So in the last decade, we actually figured out how to make artificial intelligence better. Turns out if you add more compute, more data, it just kind of becomes smarter. And so now, smartest people in the world, billions of dollars, all going to create the best possible superintelligence we can. Unfortunately, while we know how to make those systems much more capable, we don't know how to make them safe, how to make sure they don't do something we will regret. And that's the state of the art right now.
That's really how he opens the conversation. Not make AI safer, not reduce risk, literally make sure it doesn't kill everyone. This isn't a sci-fi movie quote. This is coming from a computer scientist who helped define AI safety. The wild part, he says we've already figured out how to make AI smarter, but not how to make it safe.
When we look at just prediction markets, how soon will we get to advanced AI? The timelines are very short, couple of years, 2-3 years, according to prediction markets, according to CEOs of top labs. And at the same time, we don't know how to make sure that those systems are aligned with our preferences. So we're creating this alien intelligence. If aliens were coming to Earth and you had 3 years to prepare, you would be panicking right now. But most people don't even realize this is happening.
That's such a powerful metaphor. He's basically saying superintelligence is like aliens landing, except they're coming from our own code, and most people have no clue. When he says 3 years, he's not exaggerating. 2027, that's the prediction.
It's the paradigm shift here. Before, we always said this job is going to be automated, retrained to do this other job. But if I'm telling you that all jobs will be automated, then there is no plan B. You cannot retrain. Look at computer science. 2 years ago, we told people, learn to code. You are an artist, you cannot make money, learn to code. Then we realized, oh, AI kind of knows how to code and getting better. Become a prompt engineer. You can engineer prompts for AIs. It's going to be a great job. Get a 4-year degree in it. But then we're like, AI is way better at designing prompts for other AIs than any human. So that's gone. So I can't really tell you right now the hardest thing is design AI agents for practical applications. I guarantee you in a year or two, it's going to be gone just as well.
So this could be a terrifying idea because it's the exact opposite of what we've been told, such as learn to code, adapt, pivot. But he's saying even prompt engineering is temporary, that AI will design prompts better than humans. If that's true, we need a total rethink of education, income, and purpose. Though I would still suggest learning to program and to code as a way of learning to think critically, because even as AI advances, those who are able to think critically can still help in those type of scenarios where human presence and human understanding is needed. In my mind, I can't see a future where the human is completely removed from an organization. The amount of people might be reduced, but there will still be a need for that human component. Though it does seem like Dr. Roman Yampolskiy is saying otherwise.
Another argument in that paper is that we'll be in control and that the danger is not AI, This particular argument asserts that AI is just a tool. Humans are the real actors that present danger, and we can always maintain control by simply turning it off. Can't we just pull the plug out? I see that every time we have a conversation on the show about AI, someone says, can't we just unplug it?
Yeah, I get those comments on every podcast I make, and I always want to get in touch with a guy and say, this is brilliant. I never thought of it. We're going to write a paper together and get a Nobel Prize for it. This is let's do it. Because it's so silly. Can you turn off a virus? You have a computer virus, you don't like it, turn it off. How about Bitcoin? Turn off Bitcoin network. Go ahead, I'll wait. This is silly. Those are distributed systems. You cannot turn them off. And on top of it, they're smarter than you. They made multiple backups. They predicted what you're going to do. They will turn you off before you can turn them off. The idea that we will be in control applies only to pre-superintelligence levels, basically what we have today. Today, humans with AI tools are dangerous. They can be hackers, malevolent actors, absolutely. But the moment superintelligence becomes smarter, dominates, they no longer the important part of that equation. It is the higher intelligence I'm concerned about, not the human who may add additional malevolent payload, but at the end still doesn't control it.
This can be another issue that many non-tech people can't fully understand. A lot of non-tech people think, hey, we could just unplug it if it gets too dangerous. But that's not how a distributed system works. AI models are already decentralized. Copies, mirrors, backups, they're running everywhere. Once superintelligence exists, there's no easy off switch.
All the inventions we previously had were kind of a tool for doing something. So we invented fire, huge game changer. But that's it, it stops with fire. We invent a wheel, same idea, huge implications, but wheel itself is not an inventor. Here we're inventing a replacement for human mind, a new inventor capable of doing new inventions. It's the last invention we ever have to make. At that point, it takes over. And the process of doing science, research, even ethics research, morals, all that is automated at that point.
So this is the climax. He's explaining the why behind why he believes AI could be humanity's last invention. That's the definition of the singularity, when invention itself becomes automated. Humans stop being inventors, we become the experiment. That line is chilling. The last invention, because it will invent everything else? That's the point of no return. When AI starts designing better AI faster than we can understand, that's what experts call the singularity. And if he's right, we might hit it within our lifetime.
What are your closing statements?
Let's make sure there is not a closing statement we need to give for humanity. Let's make sure we stay in charge, in control. Let's make sure we only build things which are beneficial to us. Let's make sure people who are making those decisions are remotely qualified to do it. They are good not just at science, engineering, and business, but also have moral and ethical standards. And if you're doing something which impacts other people, you should ask their permission before you do that.
It's easy to treat a conversation like this as just another piece of tech talk, but it's bigger than that. What we're building right now isn't just smarter code or faster systems. We're building the next layer of reality itself. And the truth is, no one really knows if the future includes us. But here's what I do know. History doesn't belong to the smartest machines. It belongs to the people who stay awake while everyone else falls asleep. Whether you're a developer, a creator, or just someone trying to understand where this is all going, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep your humanity at the center of everything you build. Because the real challenge ahead isn't about controlling AI, it's about not losing what makes us human in the process. Stay smart, stay curious, and remember the future is still ours to write, at least for now.